Hey, what's up everybody? Clifton here, Clifton WP. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, you're going to learn how to turn your Kadence built websites into child themes that you can share with other people, or you can even sell them, or you can turn them into website templates to utilize in your client projects or your own personal projects. This is one area where Kadence definitely sets itself apart from all the other website building systems out there, in that you can go ahead and take the websites that you've built and you can turn them into child themes for use in distributing as shared items or shared websites, or even if you have a library of them, you can go ahead and turn that into a pretty nice business selling themes that you built with Kadence. So if you are ready to learn how to create child themes from your Kadence built websites, then let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so before we move any further, I want to make sure that we understand what a child theme is and why they are useful, and whether or not it makes sense for you to be able to create one from your Kadence built websites. Now, I do want to mention that the Kadence Child Theme Builder is a pro plugin, and it is part of the Ultimate plan from Kadence, or the Ultimate option. So if you're looking at the Kadence options here, where we have the Express, the Plus, and the Ultimate has all of the plugins that Kadence has to offer, and you get access to all the current and future products that they have. And one of those that is in existence now is the Child Theme Builder. So that's only contained here in the Ultimate option. And essentially what you would do is log in after you've purchased it, or if you already have a pro account with Kadence, and you'd just come over here and you'd go ahead and download the Kadence Child Theme package, which is what you would need to be able to create child themes out of your Kadence websites. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the usefulness of a child theme and why you'd want to create one in the first place. Okay, so here we are with a fresh install of WordPress, and what you're looking at here is the 2025 WordPress theme that comes when you install WordPress for the first time. What we're going to do is go ahead and install the Kadence theme. So to do that, let's go ahead and navigate over to the admin toolbar at the top here, and towards the left you'll see the name of the website. Let's go ahead and hover over it, click on Dashboard. We'll go to Appearance, Themes, click on Add Theme. We're going to do a search for Kadence. You'll see the Kadence theme here. Let's go ahead and click on Install and Activate. Okay, so now we have the Kadence theme installed, and we still have the 2025 theme, but it's inactive. So when we visit the front end of the website, we should see the default Kadence theme. And now we're ready to go ahead and apply our customizations and our design to go ahead and build out our website. Now, everything we do is going to happen in this instance of the theme. So where does a child theme come in, and what exactly is a child theme? So a Kadence child theme would essentially be a separate Kadence-based theme that holds all its own customizations and design separate from the main Kadence theme. What that means is, if we actually had a child theme installed right now, if we went to the themes section of your site, you would see the Kadence theme installed, and you would also see another theme that's based on the Kadence theme installed as well, serving as a child theme. The requirement is that they both have to be installed in order for it to work, because that child theme is deriving all of its base functionality from the parent theme and basically holding all its own customizations within the child theme. Okay, let me go ahead and show you an example of what this really looks like in a real world scenario. So this is a custom e-commerce website that we built a few tutorials ago. I'll leave the link in the description below if you would like to follow that tutorial and recreate this website. But it's a full-blown e-commerce website built with Kadence. Okay, so it has all of the sections here in the home page. It has all of the products, the cart, WooCommerce is installed. Everything was done here. It even has this reveal footer at the bottom here. Okay. All right. So we've built out this entire site. We've styled it. We've done everything. And everything that we did is in the Kadence theme. If we go to the customizer and you look over here, we have the Kadence theme active, and we even have our colors and fonts set up already here. Okay. If we go to the dashboard, go to Appearance, go to Themes, you'll see over here that we only have the Kadence theme installed. So that means that all of our customizations and settings were done directly inside of this one instance of the Kadence theme. Okay, now let me show you a version of this that's built as a child theme. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the custom e-commerce website that we built in Kadence. And now I'm going to show you a version of this that is a child theme version. And the way you'll know is over here on the left-hand side, I've labeled this one Max Lux. The child theme version will be labeled Max Lux Child Theme. So I'm going to go ahead and change to the next tab here. And you'll see over here that it now says Max Lux Child Theme. So notice that it is exactly the same site with all the same images, same products, same pages, same everything, same content. Okay, but the difference is that this is an actual child theme. So if I were to go over to the dashboard and we go to Appearance, Themes, you'll see over here that we have the Kadence theme installed, and then we have the Max Lux Child theme installed. Okay, so the Kadence theme is serving as the parent theme, and the Max Lux is serving as the actual website template that you're looking at. Matter of fact, if you click on the theme details for the child theme, you'll see here where it says Max Lux version 1.0 by Clifton WP, an e-commerce child theme built for the Kadence theme. And then it tells you this is a child theme of Kadence. Okay, so this is what I meant when I said it's a copycat theme. It basically derives all its functionality from the parent theme here, which is the Kadence theme. Okay, so if we go to the customizer here, you'll see that WordPress recognizes the active theme as Max Lux, but it's utilizing all of the Kadence settings to basically customize the entire website here. If we go back to our original site here and we click on the customizer, you'll see that this website is built directly into the active Kadence theme and it's not operating as a child theme. So the advantage of that is that now, because this is a child theme, what that means is I can essentially bundle this and either share it or sell it to anyone. And as long as they have the Kadence theme installed, they can install this theme as well and immediately have a full-blown website based on whatever website template I've designed and created for them. Okay, and you can see how very easily you could have a library of Kadence websites that you basically turn into child themes and use it any way that you want, either for client projects, your own personal projects, or use it to create a theme selling business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and start everything from scratch. I'm going to show you how to turn your own Kadence websites or any websites that you've built with Kadence into child themes using the Kadence Child Theme Builder plugin. Okay, so to get started, we're going to need to have a website that we've built in Kadence. And that website is going to need to be publicly available because that's going to hold our images, our demo content, and just our initial website template. And then we're going to need to derive a child theme from it using the Kadence Child Theme Builder package plugin. Okay, so the place where you build that initial website is going to be very important because people are going to be using that to view the demo of the child theme, but it's also going to be the download for where your images and demo content is. And so for that, I highly recommend the sponsor of this video, which is Cloudways. Cloudways provides managed web hosting that has very high performance, and it basically allows you to connect with very powerful servers to be able to host your websites. I use Cloudways pretty much for anything that I'm doing seriously. So if I'm having a membership website, a learning management website, or a website where there's any kind of e-commerce going on, I want to make sure that I'm hosting that with a reliable host. You go ahead and get started with Cloudways. They offer a 3-day free trial with no credit card needed, so you can go ahead and test them out. Once you log into your Cloudways account, this is what the dashboard looks like. And then from here, you can go ahead and install servers and install WordPress websites. You can have an unlimited amount of websites per server, just depends on how much resources you're going to utilize. But it's really very easy to do. Just come over here to the left-hand side, select my servers, and you can see here that I already have one server. But if you don't have one, you go ahead and click on add server. And if you want my exact setup, this is how I set mine up. So I come over here and my application is going to be a WordPress application. So I just select the latest version of WordPress. Go ahead and name it, name your server, and then I use the hybrid stack because it allows me to use htaccess support, which is very important in WordPress. And then you select your server, and any of these servers you have access to, but the one that I use is Vultr because of its high performance. The server type is high frequency, and I typically start with 1 gigabyte, and then I can scale up at any time depending on the needs of that website. My location, I leave that as New York, but you can select a location that best suits you. And then once you're done, just go ahead and click on launch now. Now remember, if you're doing this for the first time, you get 3 days free to be able to test it out, and then you can choose what setup that you want. Okay, now I already have a server, and as a matter of fact, I already have applications installed, and I've even built a Kadence website that we're going to utilize for our child theme over here. So I'm going to go ahead and select that website here under applications. I'm going to click here to view the website. And this is the business theme that I have built. I've basically just built a generic business theme that can apply to any business. In this case, we've applied it to a bookkeeping business, but if anyone wanted to use this theme for any other type of business, all the important elements and components are already in place. Now, it is a full theme complete with content and images and a really nice homepage layout. We also have services, links, an about page, and a contact us page already built. If we take a look at the themes over here, you can see that this is built solely in Kadence and has not been converted to a child theme yet. So our next step is to go ahead and convert this into a child theme, which will basically allow me to be able to distribute this theme any way that I want. And all anyone needs to do is just have a basic install of Kadence, and they would upload that theme and they would get everything that you see here: the content, the images, the layout, and even the design. Okay, so to do that, you're going to need two things. One, you're going to need the Kadence Child Theme plugin builder, and all you do to get that is just go to your account, and in the product section here, you're going to see the Kadence Child Theme package builder. Just go ahead and download that. If you don't have it, then you're going to need to go ahead and pick up the ultimate option from Kadence. And from here, once you pick that up, you will have the Child Theme builder as one of the many plugins that you get. You also get access to all of the future products that they create, in addition to the starter templates and much more. Okay, so let's navigate back to our Kadence business theme and create our custom child theme from it. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and navigate to the dashboard of your Kadence website. And then from here, there are two things we need to do. The first thing we need to do is we need to install the Kadence Child Theme Builder plugin. The second thing we need to do is we also need to install the Kadence Starter Templates plugin, because that Starter Templates plugin is going to provide the process for people to go ahead and pull in the demo content from our child theme. Okay, so let's actually install the Kadence Starter Template first. Now, when you install the Kadence theme, you'll always see this banner over here inviting you to install the Kadence Starter Templates. Just go ahead and click on the button on that banner. Now, if for some reason you're not seeing this banner, just go ahead and go to plugins, click on add plugin. And from here, you can do a search for Kadence Starter Templates. You'll see the Starter Templates plugin right over here. Just go ahead and click on install now. It does exactly the same thing as what this button will do. And then click on activate. Okay, so now we see we have our Starter Templates by Kadence installed. Next, I'm going to go ahead and click on add plugin. Click on upload plugin. I'm going to click on choose file. And the file that we want is our Kadence Child Theme Builder file. Let's go ahead and click on open, install now, and activate. Once you activate it, it's going to ask you to go ahead and add your plugin license. So I'm going to click here. Once you've done that, you've now completed the Kadence Child Theme Plugin Builder activation. Okay, so you should now see the child builder link here in your admin dashboard side menu. Okay, let's go ahead and click on it. Now, once you click on it, you're going to be presented with this interface, and there are 4 tabs here. The first one is the child theme configuration tab. The second one's going to be your demo import configuration. The third one is your pattern hub configuration. So what's pretty awesome about this is that if you have a pattern hub, which is a separate plugin that allows you to have designs and sections and layouts that other people can pull into their own Kadence websites, you can add that pattern hub name here, the hub access URL, and the hub access key. And I have a tutorial on how to set that up in my videos here. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below to that tutorial. Watch that tutorial. If you want to include a pattern hub benefit to your child theme, this is where you would do that. And then the final tab here is the generate child theme tab. This is where you will come at the final step and go ahead and generate the child theme. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning and begin the process of configuring our child theme. Starting with the first tab, which is the child theme configuration tab. Let's go ahead and give our child theme a name. We'll call it the business child theme. And then the slug will be business child theme. And then the author is Clifton WP. And the child theme description will just be very simple. This is a business child theme for Kadence. And then you'll need to add a child theme screenshot. So this is the image that appears in the theme section of the backend of the website. So we'll go ahead and click on add or upload image, select, and I already have an image prepared. And then our optional child theme URL, the author URL, and then the version here is going to be 1.0. Once you've done the first tab, make sure to save the changes, otherwise it won't save. Okay, so now this is saved. Next, we're going to go to the demo tab. So this is where you're going to import the demo content for that child theme when it's uploaded to the website. So let's go click on demo import configuration. The template name is going to be business child theme. And here you can actually give it a actual template name. So you can call it whatever you want, but I like to call it Volt business child theme. And then the template preview URL. So where are people going to be able to see the full website prior to installing it? So I'm going to go ahead and just grab my URL from Cloudways that I have, but of course you can use any URL that you want. So that's going to be this URL right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that, come back here, go ahead and paste that in here. And then template preview image. So this is going to be the image that shows up when you're installing the starter template. Let's go ahead and click on add image, upload files, select, and I already have an image prepared for the full page. Now, if you don't know how to create a full page of your site, so you're going to need a full page of this entire website. What I use is a Chrome extension called Go Full Page. It's free and it gives you full page screen capture. Just add it to your Chrome browser, and once you do that, if you're on the website here and you open up your extensions, select Go Full Page, and what'll happen is it'll generate a full page screen capture. See how that's doing that right now? It'll generate a full page screen capture for you. You go ahead and download it, and that's what you'll use for this portion of the configuration. So I've gone ahead and uploaded that, and here it is right here. And then the template brand name will be Clifton WP or whatever your business is. And then you need a template brand logo for the experience of actually installing this. So I already have one created, but you can use anything that you want. But I recommend using something that's branded to you. This one is mine. Okay, so there it is. All right, and then once you're done completing a section, just go ahead and click on Save Changes. Okay, so here is everything. Now, I don't have a pattern hub configuration, but if I had a pattern hub or a design library that I would actually like to include with this child theme, then this is where I would configure that. Right? So we'll leave this blank, and then we head over to the Generate Child Theme section here. All right, and all that's left here now is just a button that says Generate Child Theme. So let's go ahead and click on that button, and now that child theme has been generated, and you can see over here it's downloaded to my computer. So if I open up my file manager here and go to downloads, you'll see that I now have a business child theme.zip that I can now install into another WordPress Kadence install, and I'll see the same exact website. Okay, so now we're completely done with this, and of course our business child theme is still intact. Now what's really cool about this is as you make updates to this, so right now this website is actually built using completely free tools with the free version of Kadence. But let's say I used some pro things and I added some elements in here, and I added some custom forms and custom coming soon pages, and maybe some custom post types and some other pro plugins in here. Well, if I did that, I could still generate it as a child theme, but I would need to provide instructions to whoever's uploading it into their WordPress install and let them know that they would need to have those pro plugins installed first before the upload, so that all the configurations and settings that I set up for those pro elements will also take effect when they install the child theme in their own install. Okay. All right. Next, what we need to do now is test and see if our child theme actually worked correctly. So this is the original site. So if we go here to themes, you can see this is the original site. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and set up a completely blank Kadence WordPress install. And we're going to go ahead and install that business child theme that we just extracted and see if it produces the same exact website for us. Okay, so here's a fresh install of WordPress, and what you're seeing here is the default 2025 theme that comes when you install WordPress for the first time. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and upload our Kadence child theme to this, but before we do that, we need to install the Kadence theme, and we also need to install the Kadence Starter Templates plugin. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. I'm going to go ahead and navigate to the dashboard. We'll go to Appearance, Themes, click on Add Theme. We'll do a search for Kadence, and then we'll install the Kadence theme and click on Activate. Next, we're going to go to Plugins, click on Add Plugin, and we'll do a search for Kadence Starter Templates. Here's the Kadence Starter Templates. Click on Install Now and Activate. Okay, so we have the starter templates installed. And then since we're installing a Kadence child theme that's built with Kadence, it's also built with Kadence blocks. Let's go ahead and install the free version of Kadence blocks. Let's click on Add Plugin. We'll do a search for Kadence blocks, and we'll install the Kadence blocks plugin by clicking on Install Now and Activate. So now we have everything that we need. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and go to Appearance. But before I do that, let's just double check to make sure that the Kadence theme is installed. And we can see here that it is. This is the default Kadence theme. So from here, I'm going to go to Dashboard, go to Appearance, go to Themes. We're going to click on Add Theme, and then we're going to click on Upload Theme to upload the child theme that we just created. Click on Choose File. You can see here the business child theme zip file. Let's select that, click on Open and Install Now. Okay, we've seen that it's successfully installed. Let's go ahead and click on Activate. All right, so now we've successfully installed the theme. Now you can see the child theme over here, and we can see the Kadence theme here. And this is the 2025 default theme, which we don't need. We can go ahead and delete this. Say okay. All right, now if we look at the details here, we'll see all those details that we were filling in when we were creating this. Okay, so business child theme version 1.0 by Clifton WP. It's the business child theme for Kadence. This is a child theme of Kadence. Okay, now if you visit the front end of the website at this point, you will not see anything. All you will see is the design. Why? Because we have not imported the demo content. Okay, so all we've done really at this point is added all the styling with the child theme. And this is why we need the Kadence Starter template. So we're going to go back to the dashboard, and here you're going to see this Site Assist. From here, you're going to click on Starter Templates, and you're going to be asked to choose your experience. So now we can see the Clifton WP Designs experience, or if it's your own company, then your own company branding will be here. You still have access to the Kadence AI Powered templates, and you still have access to the Kadence pre-designed templates. But now we're going to select our own custom experience here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Clifton WP one. It's going to show me the Vault Business Child theme. I'm going to go ahead and select that. Okay. And then I'm going to click on Finish and Launch, and we can see the preview of the theme over here. So click on Finish and Launch. Start import. Okay, the import has been successful. So now we can either click to see the site or go to the pages. Let's go ahead and click on See My Site. And we'll see that our child theme installed successfully. So we can see our home page with all of its content and images. All of the links work correctly. The About page also imported correctly. And we even have our contact page along with our contact form in place, so that the footer and the header and then all of our settings, such as the sticky header here, all imported successfully. And now somebody who now has your child theme can now go ahead and customize this for their business, and whatever kind of business that they're running, they can go ahead and just make changes to the images and the content and have a full-blown designed website right out of the gate. And with that, that'll conclude this tutorial on how to turn your Kadence websites into child themes that you can distribute, share, or sell. Hey, if you like this tutorial, please do me a big favor and smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm going to invite you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and remember to hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I release a new video tutorial, especially if you like detailed, in-depth, step-by-step tutorials on WordPress and Kadence and other great pieces of software related to WordPress. I want to thank you very much for those who are already subscribed, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you watching the videos. Please feel free to share this with anyone that you think that it can help. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.